Hello guys, Strongest here, and this is the day one of server 93, and I'm going to play for 7 days, and along the way show some tips on how to get strong real fast if you're a new player, and what gears to get, what to make stats of, and how to play the game. First, we are going to pick one of the three heroes we can. Um, Trunks is really good to attack a lot of heroes with the same time with the skills, while Gohan and Cell Jr. is a single skill attacker where they just can attack one enemy at the time. Uh, what I will go for would be uh, yeah, the Cell Jr. because he have the Kamehameha that's a bit slight stronger, but you can also go with Gohan. I would actually never go with Trunks because it's very bad for start. At the start of game, you have to be a single attacker, be really powerful at the start. So let's go with Cell Jr. Let's see if this name is taken. No, it's not. All right, at the start of game, you will get a guide on how to play it. It can be very confusing, but you will get the hang of it. After a few days, you know it all like totally automatic. So, but in start, it can be confusing. The first thing it wants is that we get to a journey where we can fight enemy, and as you can see, it fight by itself. So let's just do this guide. And here we can get 3 heroes. Here you can get every 72 hours. Here it's every 10 minutes. And this one give every day. The most important of these is the red one with the epic, because as you can see, you can get a S0 there. You can too at the blue one, but it's much harder to get. Let's see what's next. Next is adding a new hero. I'd hoped I had got Goku Super Saiyan or Vegeta Super Saiyan. You can get that if you're lucky, but I got not Kai, which is actually bad. But let's just go with it. Next journey. And we got a weapon. And here we are equipping the weapon and upgrading it. Every hour you can call for Shenron like I'm doing now. It can give Seni or something else. Just skip this. When you're getting perfect scores like this, three stars all the way, you can get gamuts below. You can also get them if you don't have 3 stars, but you can't get the last one because you need a total of 18 stars, and that's perfect score on all. But you can get the 2 others if you have at least 12. Every journey, almost every journey, it will increase of how many stars you need. We level up. Every level you get 10 gamuts. Gamuts, it's used for everything in this game. It's like gold, so it's very important to save them and spend them right. That's in this case. I would like to have one more weapon actually. This is the daily login rewards. That means every day you can choose. I mean, you can claim a reward. The thing is, we'll restart. So we have now started from the 8th December. So we can't get this one this time, the last one. But we'll give it next time as long we log in every day. Okay. Let's skip this one. Level it up a bit. To level it up, as you can see, you need some Zenny. That's fine for now. Let's go to the next one. We level up. Here we can upgrade our skill. We found this to use them all. Okay, when it's green, it means you can get an item. On the blue ones, you can get other stuff, but not this weapon. And here you have the chance to get a better weapon actually. A green one. Gray is the lowest, and green is one tab higher. But it also means that the enemy is extra stronger than the green journeys or the blue. Great. When you get to level 5, you'll get to the arena. The arena is the most important thing in the game actually. The higher you get, the more gamuts you get every day. So you'll have to understand it's very important to get very high in this. Okay, let's see. What's next? I would like some more weapons before I continue, so I can do 4 more battles on this one. That's what I'm going to do. As you can see, you don't always get the weapon, only a chance. The weapon doesn't like me. In the sync, it's not an important thing, but you can just sync the crap heroes like Alien Host and Core. It's totally useless. But let's continue to the next one. There's 3 enemies in this one. but they ain't. But my heroes ain't doing much damage because I have crap weapons. So I need to get those green weapons. Great. When you level 2, you can open the loot. Here you can, on the pipeline, get semi, while you get energy orbs from the 3 others. And they are at the moment very hard for us to do, so we will wait with that. And in the growth, you can see this crystal ball. When you claim it, you can then every day of there's a reset, so you can claim it every day, every 24 hours. The beans, well, you can see what time it will come. In your time, if you come from a different country, it might say something different time. But you can claim this 2 times a day, and it gives 10 energy per time, unless there's a special event. Sometimes there's, then it's twice, so 20 energy per time during the event. In the Nimbus travels, you will get 2 Nimbus every day. If you want, you can save them up if you want to and do the 10 rolling. All you have to do is click on Nimbus but not roll. Then you just get 2 every day. But the thing is, I will show you after, is that on active rewards, you need to do 2 rolls a day to get the other rewards. But we'll come back to that later. I'll just roll twice. If you want to know more about the Nimbus, I have a guide on YouTube about it. The next one will be the monthly pass. That is, if you chop up almost $15 and you pay 450 gamuts, you will get every day 50 gamuts and 3 beans. That will, in total 30 days, which you have this, will be 1,500 gamuts. So you will actually gain some of the gamuts back and more. What this does is that it skips Hellgates, Arena, Shard, and Journey fights. That means, like I had to, before in the journeys, you had to wait, you couldn't skip just, but you can't here. You can skip all. And when you upgrade the gear, like I did with the weapon, I can just click an instant and it will max it up until I don't have more sin. And the spirit max increase with 30. That means the stamina, as you can see in the red bar, it's 12. It will be to 30 when you do it. Let's see what else is. There's the cheat. That's gives you all the heroes experience, 1200 XP. The thing about this is that you can save them up, because the higher level you are, the more XP this increase. So if I get to level 8, 9, 10, or 30 or 50, this will increase. So I can just do it then. So this one won't go anywhere. It will just keep spawning with more and more, and you can claim them whenever you want. So claim them when it's an important level for you. Gear recycle, I won't tell much about, but I will make a guide on YouTube about it instead. Well, let's continue. As you can see, I can't click on skip. It's gray. It will be marked orange if you do the monthly pass. Soon a green ribbon will come in the journey, and I hope I can get some. Okay, now the skill shards have been opened. In this one, you can steal shards from other opponents. By clicking steal, and you choose the opponent. These most often are just bots. That means there's no actually real player. And just take the weakest one. And the skill shot, after some seconds, you can click on skip. So it don't take too long. You can. You don't always get a shot of it when you battle. But when you get 3, you can, the skill will change and you can claim it. And then you will get this multi-form instead. There we go, green ribbon. See, if I'd had 2 stars and clicked fight, I would not be able to skip like the first time. But if it's 3 stars, perfect score, and you click fight, you can skip it. So I'm just gonna keep skip. I got one until I got some battle gloves. Now you're probably thinking, why are you doing that much when you only have 4 heroes? That's because from the green weapon, you can actually get one higher than that, the blue ones. And that you get by going into gear, into combine, and click on one of those arrows, and then choose 5. If you choose 5, you have 100% success. If you choose 4, you have 80%. So it's up to you what you want to do. But I want to compose this. There is some chance that the blue won't be a weapon, but can be armor or HP instead. So there's a risk for that too. But I'm taking the risk, and we got us a weapon. Great. This one's weak. That's just so the fights can get a little faster. Let's check next battle. And as you can see, in one shot, he killed it. So okay, now we got to level 10. What can be done now is yeah. Well, now you're level 10, so what you can be done is you can go to guild and you can actually join the guild. You can also click on create and create one your own. You can choose a different logo. You can do that you want to pay with Zenny, but your guild will only be level 1. You can also pay with 500 gamuts, then it will be level 10. But you can't create till you're level 12. You need to, but you can join when you're level 10. The difference between by paying 500 gamuts and be level 10 is, well, we can see you can have more members. As you can always see, there's a level 1 and 10 here. 10 members and 90 members. So let's try to join that if we get accepted. If we get accepted, this will change and we will see the guild. So let's wait a bit for that. About the skill shot, I forgot to tell that to do these skills, you need stamina for it. But I wouldn't spend stamina on this because in arena you also need stamina and you need to, as I said before, to get as far as possible in this. So we have to do some of the arenas too. And right now it's look like I'm too weak to get far. So we're gonna wait a bit before we try that again. I need some energy for more journeys. Not all know this, but in shop, you actually get a new server gift. You can only buy one of this. It costs just 1 gamut. So we are going to buy that. And we are going to go to items and click on the server gift. And you can see you get 5 beans. Beans is what gives energy. Healing potion is what gives the stamina. And as you can also see, there's also a newbie capsule, which we can open. And there you go, more rewards. And now it's level 5. We are about level 5. And level 10. Okay, and we got a blue gear, that's nice. Let's equip that. So good defense. Now we're gonna use a beam so we can continue here. The goal is to get so many blue items as possible, but to do that you need the green ones. Sometimes you are seeing an animation where the fighter skills, that's the main skill that I have here, like Key Blast and Shining Sword. This one doesn't have a skill attack. It does have an attack boost instead. So when it attacks, it gets more attack power. but the skills are more powerful. When they do the skills, they damage much more, but it's not always they fire it. Now we got to level 11, and that's the Hell Gates, the second best event in this game, the second most important one. You can start, you can choose. For now, you just got to see the battle. I do have a YouTube guide on what Hell Gates are too. So I maybe will get back to this a bit later. In the sync, you can see 4 different stats you can have. This one gives you HP, data, attack, defense, and spirit. So of course, the higher level, the more stats it gives to that. As you can see, I have some weapons and armor, but as I said before, the blue can be any of those 3 things. It's a weapon, great. Let's give it to this guy. So now I'm much stronger. What should we do? Let's continue. Now the journey should go more fast. Okay, I'll just skip a bit until I get to the green journeys. Okay, I just defeated one of the journey that gives a green item. So let's get a few of those. And we'll level it up. Now we can go to the power source, which is the energy orbs. And this is what the energy orbs can do. If you have this hero like a Gel Junior, I can, by using energy orb, when the bar is full, I can get 1 cell phone. Uh, each click of these energy orbs is 5 of them. You need like, I think it's 50. So yeah, to get 1 cell phone. Now that I am level 12, I could make my own guild, but I'm not going to do that. I'm just going for more of these to prepare my fight. Let's take this one too. Wait, let's compose these and see what we get. That's good. Keep getting attacks. Okay. Okay. Let's level it up a bit so we can get one shots. When it says that super upgrade, that just means you went from level 3 to level 5 instead of 3 to 4. The more VIP you are, the higher the super upgrade can be. So it gets easier to upgrade. If you had the monthly pass, as I said before, you can just click instant and then it will use up all your energy, your Cine, to upgrade it full. We need one more at least. Yeah. Great. And as you can see, it was time for Cine for beans, so I claimed it. And you can see the battles go much faster now because I upgrade the weapons. At level 30, 13, you can get to God of Destruction. It doesn't really work anymore. We can see in 10 minutes if they fix it or not. But every time at this hour, you can see the time when it starts. You can battle against spirits. What will happen here is you will get something that called master points, which you can choose one of your hero to get, which will give the hero XP. You will also get something that called Cine and potions. This is not an important thing for you at this low level. You need to be much higher level, and you need to be that because the higher your level, the more XP you're getting. So right now you're getting basically no XP at all, almost nothing. So it's not worth it to do it, but you should do it at least one time a day to get the active rewards, which I will get back later to what it is. Great weapons. Okay, this time we got ammo. Let's just skip here. Well, let's start with checking the events now. This is the task roads where you can see what route you need to do to get. Let's see. There's a treasure hunt event, which is like the oldest event of this game, and this game is like 2 years old. But basically, you can 5 times a day for 100,000 cine. We actually don't have much cine in this. I'll get back to that. Right now, the cine is important for the weapon upgrades. So we will not do this right now, but if you do it 30 times, you get 200 potions. 120, you get 10 power chips. 300, you get Goten's SS3 with 60 souls. The thing about this is when you reach 5 points, when you do this 5 times, it will cost 100 damage for each time, which is totally waste. So this is an event I will highly suggest you forget. Don't do that, don't go near it. Even the rankings, the ranking may look good, but again, you have to spend a lot of games on useless stuff. So keep away from treasure hunt. And here it is, the actual rewards that I was talking about. I also made a YouTube guide about this, where you have to do something. This is something you have to do every day. And by doing so, you get points by doing these quests. And if you've done enough, you can claim the rewards. 70 points, you will get XP to your card you can give to a hero. At 90 points, this is not 90 gamuts. Many think that, but it's 30 gamuts. But you need 90 points and 110 points for potions. And here it is. This is something that only lasts for the 4 first days you make an account. So you need to pay much attention to this because it gives you a chance every time to get more damage. It doesn't give less. So if you pay like I do now 28, you'll probably get 39 or something. 36. And I don't know if I have 288. Let's see. Yes, I had. That will probably be 399 or 331. All right. And the next one is a bit high. I don't know if you can get that in time for those 4 days. And here's the top up event. That means you have to pay money to get these rewards. The rewards looks good, but the money is very high. That's like $1,200,000. That's a lot to get this. To get the last one. And this is the top up daily rewards. That means you can every day, if you chop up every day, you can claim these again and again, 1 time a day. While this one lasts for 57 hours. Spending event. And here it gives itself, you need to spend more damage you spend. There you can claim all these rewards and they only last for those 57 minutes or 33 minutes. And this is the daily, like the top up daily, every day. you can spend. And then there's extra chop-ups. So, but here, as it said, it's very specific. You have to chop up this exactly amount to get it. So if you chop up 3,000, you only get the 3,000. If you chop up 2,400, which isn't here, you won't be able to claim any of these because it's not here. So pay attention if you ever want to top up. And this is something for new beginners will get. So let's claim these extra rewards. And they go up to 35. And this is still login 7 days you get. So every day you log in, you can claim one of these. So that's a good start of the game. And this is something that's good to have. You need to invest to get all these garments if you get to this level. As you see, you get a total like 5 times more than what you invest. This has no time limit, so you can do it some other time too. For now, just keep it like that. There we go now. This event, I don't know why it says joined a game at least 3 days ago. You can also do it now if you have enough guns. You just need 1,000. About this, I forgot to tell you, you need to be VIP 3 to do this. And have 1,000 guns. To be VIP 3, you need to go and top up. Yeah, you have to top up whole $5 to do it. So if you're considering playing this game, you could do this because it's a very good offer to be able to get all these gamuts. But in this game, you really don't have to pay anything to play it. All that happens when you pay, that is, you just get ahead in the game to the end game faster than the others. But you will eventually too get to the end game, so it's just time. They just get it faster. That's all, if they know how to spend. But if you play smart, you can actually get ahead of a lot of guys that spend money in this game because they just spend without knowing the game. And here I will explain you how the game works. Let's see, this should start. Yes. If it doesn't work, well, we will see. Okay, it seems it maybe work, but if the bug error still happen, that means after this will end, which it shouldn't. It should last for at least 15 minutes more. And it seems like it does. That's great. So you can do this for 15 minutes, but I'm not going to do that, but it's good to know it works still. Now the next one will be, okay, usually in this kind of events, they add some events for new players, but I can see they haven't done that here. They have added the same events like the other service, the old service, and that's okay. In this credit mall, as it's called, when you spend some gamuts, you get that amount in the credits too. So like twice, and those you can use here. In our case, we would like to use the wine water because the wine water gives us heroes. In the start of game, you need high levels So we are gonna use them all on this one, or because you can't really get the heroes. This is just one soul. You're getting 2 souls. So you need a lot. So forget about that. Forget about all the other things. Let it not confuse you. Just focus on divine water. Now about the hero. This is what I'm going to do. You can not make. It's up to you if you want to do it, but it says here that if you buy for 300 garments, this will only happen once. First call will give you a S0. So I hope it's Goku or Vegeta, but most of the time it's just crap. Well, let's see what we get. Yes, we got crap. But we are gonna keep him. And we are gonna set him as number 1. I can do that with grid. I can move players. The reason I hate this guy is because his skill is still a blue skill. Usually S-Heroes have a S skill which is stronger. In this case, he just has a F skill. But here's the thing. You can see his attack is 132. By giving him XP, he goes really high, all the way to 46. And you can see his attacks, it's 3 times more. And we are going to make him to, level 70 is good for now. Let's check the next one. That's good. And the next. And the next. Now that they got higher levels, they are much more powerful. And we will go back to this and put more XP. In this event, you can. What's good about you joining now is actually because you can get all the gods. Because all the old players couldn't get the gods in their time, so they have spent a lot of time on crap heroes. But you can already get the gods from the get-go already. This is turntable. What happens is you can every day claim 3 coupons or chop up. And what you can use it to is you can draw 1 time or 3 times. When you draw, you get a gold, silver, or copper 1. You got a silver. And you can spend it here in these exchange shop. By clicking on refresh, it doesn't change. This is what you see. It just you can only buy 1 time, but if you refresh, you can buy it again. Oh, this is funny. It doesn't do that normally, but 1 soul will give you, if you had 1 coal, you get 1 chamber soul. You can see here, it's his skills to get it. So you need a lot of gold ones. If you want the silver, you can get this. These items, and copper will give you this. But you can keep save up until you have enough. This one is just for those that chop up. When they chop up, they can claim something here, and they can claim whatever this gives. Once there's enough that have chopped it up, only 13 have chopped it up. So they need to at least do 100. This event is one of a really old event too, but it's basically the more you chop up, the more you spend, the more you can get into the rankings. and get these different rewards. The final reward has not been shown yet because it's not timed, as you can see. Okay, we can try to get a little higher in arena now. We should be able to kill these guys. Yes, that's good. We need to get very high because the rules, I will get 5 guns every day. That's like not. But if you get first place, sorry, first place, you can see here, first place get 500 gamuts in the bottom. Second, third, fourth, and fifth. Those are high gamuts. Imagine you get 500 gamuts every day. That's really good. That's why you need to get the first place as fast as possible. Let's just get one here too. Why only crap heroes? Well, let's continue the journeys. I will just skip ahead till till something important comes. So, all right, I just got level 15. So in level 15, the Gimme Force will unlock. I also have a YouTube guide on that you can see. But basically what it does is it unlocks a slot, and in that you can put a hero in it, and yeah, I'm not going to do that, but when you do, you can, since this is the spirit slot, that means the spirit that this one has here, 10% or 10.5, because that's what it says. It can go up to 20%. But 10.5% of that speed will go into the Steam stats that you can see in the left bottom. And that amount will go to all your main heroes here. That means every one of these will get whatever that 10.5% was of his speed. His speed added into every hero here. So that's basically what this does. The best to do in the start is to unlock all of them, because many of these heroes is important to have. So now that I've leveled 15, I can claim this one. I am not sure if without chopping up that you'll be able to get this one. but we will see if it's possible. Every day you get 3 arena tickets, depending on your VIP. If you're higher VIP than 2, you probably get more. But remember to spend them before the new day starts, which is like 11 hours or something. Then everything resets and you'll get your arena rewards and Hellgate rewards, which is the 2 most important rewards, since they give maximum gamuts daily, and you need that. We don't have more stamina. We can go in here and see we have a healing potion. This gives 12 stamina. We didn't have a lot of arena tickets left. We just have 4 tickets here. 1 ticket gives 3 tries, so we're going to get 10 tries this and use that. And when you do arena, you get the same XP as you get if you did the journey. So the level XP. So and you also get some hero XP. Not much, but you get some. I should say many of these is just spots, not real heroes. These are true. This is Jetta, but not a real person. So far we are ahead of time. Others, that's good. Oh, and when British ends, we get the reward because we were in top 10. When you're in top 10, you get some reward. And here you can see the master point is Corin, which you can go in growth. And this one appears, you can see it. You can get Pogo, Corin, or Guru. Guru gives the most XP, and that will only come when you're higher level. This is like what you get for low level. You just give it to 100 XP. That's nothing, as I said. When you're like, you can get like 100,000 XP or 1 million if you are like over level 40 or 50. So that's why you need to be high level, then do that, then do boost. Let's just check the last two. Oh, and because we're level 50, we can unlock an S skill. Yes, let's use that. And let's upgrade it like that. Oh yeah, now he got power. And he already uses, that's good. Then you can see it in action, that's Final Flash. And you can see it was a team attack skill. So now you're seeing there's ray gear, green, blue, but there's also S gear, like the S skill, and that goes same with the skills. That's the same steps, skills and gears. And general cards, which will come at level 90. I will show you there. Now let's see what we're gonna do. Well, I just continue some more journeys and let you guys know when there's something important. All right, I'm now level 15 and it's time to see what we got. Actually, let's just do this. Let me spend the center and upgrade all the gears we got, and I'll come. Okay, I now upgraded the gears and let's load them up a bit. Great. And now we are ready for battle. In this Hellgates, I want to show that when you are level 15, you can go in ranks and you can see here that says Team of 5. That means 5 players. That means you can be in this ranking. But when you get to level 16, you will join in this ranking. So if you understand this, by completing a full Hellgate run, you will get in this ranking. And when you're level 16, you will also get in this ranking. That means you will get tri-stable rewards for the rank you're in. This is something you only can do one time, so make sure you don't hit 16 before you're done a Hellgate run when you're level 15. So let's see how far we can go. I want to say that about this Hellgate, that if you do the orange X3 times, that means if you can do 5 runs in a row, get perfect scores, and 3 times 3, then you will get 5 gamuts and some senior and some caps. If you don't do it, you don't get the gamuts. I'll try to show you how 5 runs will work, but it won't be perfect stats. As you can see, there's 2 times 3. It has to be 3 stars, so 3 times 3, and it has to be that in 5 rounds to get the reward. And every 3 rounds, you can choose a boost on your heroes, attack, HP or defense, or spirit, but only 3 of them will show. And depending on how many stars you're getting, you can get these. You see, it costs 15 stars for the attack and 3 for the HP. In this case, it's best to just go with attack as much as possible, and then HP if not possible for attack. And if none of those is possible, then it's defense. But not spirit, don't go for spirit, and try avoid as much on the 3%. So here you need to like calculate how strong is your heroes, how far can you go, because you want the first place. If you get the first place, you get the highest gamuts. So, and by doing this X3 times, that means you're going up against the hardest challenge. So the right side is hardest, the middle is middle, and the left is easy. This is the 5 round. After 5 round, you will get this. If you have perfect score, you will get the gamuts. And that's how it is from round 5 to 50. It's 5 gamuts per 5 rounds, and from 50 to 100, it's 10 gamuts. And 100 to 150, it's 15 gamuts, etc., etc. I will just skip this ahead and come back when I come back when I'm done with it. Okay, I just finished the round. I just went with the X3, the hardest round, all the way to stage 35, and it gave me to a 3rd place. You can't see the reward now. You can see it tomorrow when the new day starts. Before I make the new round, I will open these capsules that I got from it, because the capsules give me skills and potions. So what we are going to do now is upgrading this one more time. This one to level 3, and the rest is enough. No, not that. This one. Good. And the next thing we are going to do is to give them more strength. We do that by going to train. We have some potions, 565. We'll take this one 10 times. It consumes 50 potions. And the vigor is extra. It takes, I can show you by clicking for train. You can see here it takes 30 spirit from the spirit, and instead of give 30 to the HP, it gives 60. That means it takes 30 extra from the vigor and add it to the char stats. You can see here how the vigor have gone down. And in this game, when you do this, normally only attack and defense is the most important thing, but in this case, we also take HP. That means forget the spirit. If you can, put everything you can into attack and defense. let's check some files. And now all the training potion is gone, so you get max strength. What else? You can't upgrade it more. So what we're gonna do now is become level 16. By doing so, we're going to take some film to get some more blood. And what is 16? Let's see. Could we combine? Yes, we can. Let's see what we get. Another weapon. That's good. And what I'm gonna do is I just quick upgrade this weapon and I'll be back. All right, I'm back, and I just want to say that you can upgrade your weapons, but only like 3 times your own level. So if you're level 16 like me, you can do to 48, sometimes actually just a bit above like 51 or so, but not much more. But it's 3 times your level. And your heroes can be 4 times, no, wait, well, right now it's more than 4 times my own level, but at some point it will start to 4 times your level. I don't know where, but I think if you're maybe at level 40, if you're level 40, then you can only be to level 160 on each of your heroes. Well, what we do now is do Hellgate one more time. Yeah. If you had the monthly pass, you could just skip every round and save a lot of time. Or if you do perfect scores all 5 times in a row, you can also skip. So I'm just going to complete this once again, and I'll be back when I am done. Well, actually, I will wait with this one and try to become a bit more stronger. So let's go back and see if we can do some. No, there's no arena tickets. Maybe we have something here. There's 16 rewards. Maybe one of them is arena tickets. Yes, 1, 2, 3. And a bunch of videos. Well, let's use it. Oh, and on this price is that when you're rank 500 or below, you can claim some potions. And same goes for level 200, 100, 50, 10, and first place. And you can see how many potions you get. And you can see I have 6,000 points. I can use the 1,000 points and then I get 5 potions, or 10,000 for 50, or 100,000 for 500. So I can exchange that if I want to. How to see if it's a bot or a real person you fight with, that you can see on below on the stats. You can see I have 364. That's because those points are given how high you are in the Hell Gates and arena. So when you get a bit higher, It will increase, which you can't see now. Yeah. Well, when you click on the energy and stamina, you can see when you can get new energy or stamina. And there's 10 minutes. So until that, we will continue some, yeah, more blocks if possible. No. Well, in this case, we can get a Goku Soul. Let's try to see. You also need 30 Goku Souls to make one hero. So that's a lot. But in the upcoming events, if you save enough gamuts, you can get much better heroes, even evils and gods. You just have to wait for the right event. Beans, you can't use uh, endless amount of it. Depending on your VIP, you can get more and more beans. You can use more every day. Let's see. Okay, it's in my region, my limit. I believe it's 5 beans per day for VIP 2. So I have to go without, which means I have to wait and wait. But as I said before, it's very hard to get this one, so I would not go for it. I will rather focus on arena tickets. So this is what you can do. You can, from this point on, decide when you play this game and what to do if you want to go for that margin thing and save 3,000 gamuts, or if you want to get as high as possible in the arena. I choose the arena. That means I will go into items and buy arena tickets. Also, remember when you spend, you can buy those divine waters and get even higher level on your heroes, which will make them stronger. Okay, I'm just gonna skip a bit and come back when I can get. Okay, I just finished arena. I got to 25, fifth place, and that's because I ran out of stamina. And those you can't really buy. I can, however, if I have zero and do it like this, I can pay 130 games for 30 stamina, but I'm not going to do that. I'll just wait till it's refilled. And what I also have done is I have upgraded uh, the weapons further because I leveled up so I can upgrade some gears. You can see in gear. I only want to see weapons. Then you can see all the weapons you have, all the armors, and the HP. And so what we are going to do now is I'm just going to wait till I got my energy and stamina and then continue. There's not much more to tell. Do the 3 remains calls on this one, which gives crap heroes. But in the guild, I still haven't been accepted. I could also just make one myself. Right now, I have okey, so I think I just want to continue this one. And maybe I get lucky to get the 100 gamuts, which you get if you land on it. 2 more tries. Okay, 1 more try. And what do we do? Crap potions. And as you can see, after the 5th try, it's 100 gamuts. But tomorrow it resets. Now, if you hunt 10, you will of course cost 1,000 gamuts. But as I said before, this is not worth it. It's crap event. What else can we do? Well, I'll just wait till the stamina is full and I will continue the video.